Roseanne, thank you very much. You know what? If you talk to the Hamilton County Sheriff, he'll tell you that he's seeing the highest level of crime he's ever seen his law enforcement career. And he admits deputies cannot be there when crime happens. Now, the side effect, he says, people arming themselves, and his office is doubling up concealed carry classes right now to accommodate the rush.
Okay. You have a right to protect yourself.
And with all the events that's going on in the world.
Criminals are opportunists. Law enforcement's not present when these tragedies occur.
I want to, be able to do my own public safety for myself.
These good citizens are their first line of defense.
Fire! An armed robbery at a gas station in Falmouth, Kentucky. Walnut Hills, a man using the ATM is shot. In the city of Hamilton, a man armed with a revolver robs a guy of $180.
The uptick, what that's doing is putting more of a demand on these classes.
Hamilton County Sheriff Jim Neal started concealed carry classes after he took office 3 years ago.
Issued more permits, provided more training than we ever had in our recent past, because it's just a belief I have.
A belief in the Second Amendment and the right for folks to be able to defend themselves in the best way they see fit.
I bought a Ruger LC9. It felt comfortable in the hand. It was enough firepower for me.
Brenda Langdon is one of nearly 3,600 in Hamilton County in 2015 who armed themselves with a concealed carry permit tied to fear over personal safety.
Is concealed carry for everyone?
No, it's not. It's an individual decision.
Eric Pfaffel is not only a range instructor here, he's a detective with the sheriff's office.
We've had moments with students sometimes that are struggling.
We're talking about going into public with something that can be very deadly very quickly.
Jennifer Thorne with the Ohio Coalition to Stop Gun Violence spoke with me via Skype. She says the solution is not from a holster of a CCW permit holder.
The role of intervening in those situations is for law enforcement.
Permits aren't for everyone. Hamilton County denies the second highest number of permits in the state.
You ever owned a gun up to this point?
I have not, no.
While the number of first-time gun owners grows, so does concern over safety. In class, students make mistakes, and range instructors are at the ready.
Loosen up with your left hand.
But these new permit holders will be on their own when they walk out the door.
He can't raise his hand and wait for a range instructor to come over. You have to be able to fix those issues as someone's breaking into the house, whatever the case may be.
And that's where that practice comes in.
It needs to be secondary.
Secure your weapon.
You need to know how to perform.
If your training stops today,
Shooting 5 rounds.
Under high stressful situation.
5 years from now,
squeeze more with this hand than this hand.
you will most likely fail.
Do you think you can make that split-second decision and do that?
Yes, I could.
Now, staying on the issue of training, Ohio Governor John Kasich lowered the required hours to get a CCW permit last year, dropping the requirement from 12 to 8. 8 hours to get that certificate. And once you obtain your certificate, you actually have to go through a background check and get your fingerprints taken as well. And if you go online right now to my Facebook page, McKee WCPO, I actually have a whole bunch of information on here for you. The manual for CCW permits and how to search out a certified instructor to make sure if you do get your permit, you're doing it within the law. Carol?